Shapeshifters are rewriting survival rules as the planet heats up, and the creature at number 1 will astonish even the most seasoned naturalist in today's wild world. Stay until the end to learn which master of metamorphosis almost nobody guesses. Mimic, the master of disguise. The Mimic Octopus can impersonate more than 15 different marine species, from lionfish to flatfish, by contorting its limbs and altering skin texture. Researchers have observed that as ocean temperatures climb, this cephalopod expands its repertoire, adopting new looks to blend into warming coral reefs and avoid heat-stressed predators. Its ability to mimic not only visual cues, but also movement patterns, makes it a living chameleon of the sea, allowing it to hunt efficiently while staying hidden. According to marine biologists, the octopus's neural circuitry can rewire in response to rapid environmental shifts, a flexibility that may become a model for understanding adaptive intelligence in other marine life. This remarkable creature exemplifies how behavioral plasticity can serve as a frontline defense against climate-driven habitat loss.
Surprisingly, the axolotl, a salamander that retains its larval form forever, thrives in Mexico's high-altitude lakes that are warming at unprecedented rates. While many amphibians are declining, this neotenic wonder has shown an uncanny capacity to adjust its breeding cycles, spawning earlier when water temperatures rise. Scientists report that its external gills can modify surface area to improve oxygen uptake in warmer, less oxygen-rich waters. Moreover, its famed regenerative powers, rebuilding limbs, spinal cords, and even heart tissue, appear to accelerate under mild thermal stress, possibly as an evolutionary hedge against habitat instability. Conservationists caution that despite its resilience, the axolotl remains vulnerable to habitat loss, yet its adaptability offers a hopeful glimpse into how some species may rewrite their life histories as climate pressures mount.
Did you know the Arctic fox can swap its coat color twice a year, turning from pristine white in winter to mottled brown in summer, a transformation that mirrors the shifting Arctic landscape as sea ice recedes faster than ever? This seasonal camouflage not only helps it stalk lemmings across snow fields, but also shields it from aerial predators when the tundra thaws and the ground reveals darker earth tones. Recent satellite data suggests that the fox's breeding season is shifting northward, a response to earlier snow melt. While some populations are struggling, the species' flexible fur and diet, eating everything from carrion to berries, provide a buffer against rapid environmental change. Researchers believe this phenotypic plasticity could be crucial for its survival as the Arctic continues to warm.
Hidden in the twilight zones of the ocean, the cuttlefish boasts one of the most sophisticated skin display systems on Earth, capable of producing vivid patterns in milliseconds. As ocean temperatures climb, these cephalopods are expanding the range of hues they employ, matching not only coral reefs but also bleached, pale substrates that were rare a decade ago. Their chromatophores, iridophores, and leucophores work in concert, allowing rapid shifts that confuse both predators and prey. Some studies indicate that cuttlefish may use temperature cues to anticipate seasonal changes, adjusting their hunting tactics accordingly. While the exact mechanisms remain under investigation, the species' visual adaptability underscores a broader trend. Marine organisms are fine-tuning their sensory palettes to cope with a rapidly evolving seascape.
Remarkably, the Leafy Sea Dragon drifts among kelp forests, its leaf-like appendages swaying like seaweed to evade detection. With coastal waters warming, kelp habitats are migrating poleward, and these delicate fish have been documented altering their body posture, and even the angle of their fronds to blend with new types of algae. Biologists have recorded individuals adjusting the pigmentation of their skin to match the shifting green-brown spectrum of different kelp species, a subtle yet vital shift for avoiding predatory fish that are also expanding their ranges. Though fragile, the sea dragon's morphological plasticity illustrates how even the most ornate marine creatures can recalibrate their camouflage in response to climate-driven habitat changes.
Unseen until they darken the sky, desert locusts can transform from solitary grass eaters into ravenous swarms that travel hundreds of miles, a behavior triggered by sudden rains and temperature spikes. Climate models predict more extreme weather events, and researchers have noted that locust populations are responding by breeding earlier and forming swarms in regions previously too arid for them. These swarms exhibit a collective phenotypic shift, with individuals developing larger wings and stronger flight muscles to endure longer migrations across newly hospitable corridors. While their impact on agriculture can be devastating, the locust's rapid morphological and behavioral adjustments serve as a stark reminder of how insect life cycles can pivot dramatically under climate pressure.
Imagine the elusive snow leopard, prowling the high Himalayas where glaciers are receding at alarming rates. As its icy hunting grounds shrink, this big cat has been observed expanding its range into lower altitude valleys, adapting its coat pattern to blend with rocky, snow-scarred terrain rather than pure white. Genetic studies suggest a subtle shift in fur density, allowing better insulation against variable temperatures while maintaining stealth. Moreover, its diet is diversifying, incorporating more alpine herbivores that are moving upward in response to warming. Though still endangered, the snow leopard's ability to modify both habitat use and physical traits exemplifies a high-altitude predator's resilience in a warming world.
Legend says the Basilisk Lizard can sprint across water, a feat made possible by its uniquely shaped feet and rapid limb movement that creates enough lift to keep it above the surface. In increasingly hot lowland rainforests, these reptiles are venturing onto drier riverbanks more often, prompting a subtle shift in the morphology of their toe pads to enhance grip on both wet and arid substrates. Field observations in 2026 indicate that juveniles are developing slightly broader toe fringes, a change that may improve stability as water bodies shrink and evaporate faster under rising temperatures. This adaptive tweak helps the basilisk maintain its iconic water-running display even as its watery playground contracts.
Scientists have long marveled at tardigrades, microscopic animals capable of entering a desiccated state called cryptobiosis, allowing them to survive extreme heat, cold, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Recent research suggests that as global temperatures climb, some tardigrade species are fine-tuning the composition of their protective proteins, enhancing their ability to retain water and repair DNA damage more efficiently. While their survival strategies are already legendary, these microscopic adjustments may expand their ecological niches, letting them colonize newly formed temporary pools in arid regions. Their resilience offers a glimpse into how even the tiniest forms of life can evolve biochemical defenses in response to a warming planet.
Even the translucent glass frog is not immune to climate upheaval. As tropical rainforests experience erratic rainfall patterns, these amphibians are adjusting their breeding cycles, laying eggs earlier in the wet season to ensure tadpoles develop before temporary pools evaporate. Their skin, already thin and see-through, appears to become slightly more opaque in individuals exposed to higher UV levels, a protective response that researchers are still deciphering. This subtle pigment shift may help guard delicate tissues against increased solar radiation associated with deforestation and climate change. Though their shimmering appearance remains a marvel, the glass frog's physiological tweaks highlight how even the most delicate creatures can adapt to a rapidly shifting environment.
We've just journeyed through a gallery of nature's most adaptable marvels, from oceanic illusionists to high-altitude transformers, each reshaping themselves as the climate shifts beneath them. This glimpse into evolutionary ingenuity reminds us how resilient life can be when the world changes fast. If you enjoyed uncovering these astonishing adaptations, subscribe so you never miss the next mind-blowing list we drop each week. Which shapeshifter left you the biggest wow factor? Let us know in the comments below, and if you found this video fascinating, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.